What is up everyone, my name is FMSorcerer and today I'm doing some Magus Fire PvP. So I did these two matches a little bit earlier, but I wanted to put commentary on top of them. So now I'm going to be talking over top of the matches, because they were actually two really good ones. So in the first one I'm facing Adam Soulflame, and he says, "You look like one of those people that has never been beaten." So I check his stats and I see that he's actually a Grand Fire, and I'm like, nah, I'm bad at the game. So my strat in this match was actually to go for a blade and then an infoul and then go for the ramp as soon as I could, because I knew that he wasn't going to double shield, so I wanted to try and kill him as fast as I could possibly do that. So he's like, my cousin forced me to do this PvP, and I went and used the minion because I couldn't find the burning ramp when I was drawing for it the round before, but then I found it just now and I used it on him. So he trapped my minion, which doesn't really matter. I mean, I don't really mind. He actually isn't that bad at PvP. I feel like he could get better. So I give him a tip. I'm like, if you want to start doing PvP, maybe you should farm for ramp and try and get a better pet. And yeah, because I don't think Adam is actually that bad. He's actually a good sport too. We end up adding each other after this match. He's a pretty cool guy. So I used the Fire Beetle because I thought he was going to shield, but he actually used an Elemental Blade. But that's just more damage to the hit. A blade, a trap, and an infoul on a burning ramp. Overpowered, guys. So yeah, after that, I basically decided to go with the tower shield just in case, because I realized I left myself wide open for an Ifrit, but luckily he does die. And yeah, we end up adding each other after this match, so I'll catch you guys in the second one. And I'm back with the second match. So in this one, I'm facing another Magus, and he's an ice named Luke Winter. Luke was actually another cool guy like Adam, so I ended up adding him after this match. But my strat in this match was to try and go really quickly and try and blade for and then get the infoul and go for a ramp. Luckily my pet gave it to me, so I didn't even have to spend time digging from side to try and get one. He stun blocked, which was basically a stun right there because I don't carry stuns. But now I'm drawing from my side. I actually don't know what I was going for from my side, but at this point I go for a wand hit, and you're going to want to see this part, guys. I go for the wand and I actually get the main cast, which I didn't want, surprisingly. I wanted to try and blade stack, but got the main cast, took away my one blade. I wasn't that mad about it though, because it did do a good amount of damage. I just didn't want him to have to change the bubble, and I knew he probably already had a lot of damage, because usually when you see a Magus with the Icebird pet, they have like triple damage double resist or something crazy on it like that. But got the bubble, so I have a bubble and an infoul, and at this point I want to go for the ramp as soon as I can, because I can tell that he's kind of in an open position. So I go for the Life Dispel, and he uses a Fortify, which I hate it when people use that. It's really annoying, especially when you're trying to go for an overtime, like Burning Ramp or Skeletal Dragon or something. But it's not that big of a deal. So now I'm drawing from my side for the ramp, really discarding everything so I can get it. Finally get it on one of the last pools that I have, and I go for it with no blade, but I do have a bubble and he's got a Life Dispel on, and I'm really scared that he's going to try and take it off and go for a triage. So I take advantage of that one open shot that I had. But then I get worried that he's going to shift me right here. I really thought he would, but he didn't. He went for a Lord of Winter. And remember when I said he had a lot of damage? Yeah, this did like 1,000. 1k right there. He didn't even have an infoul, so this guy's really good. He's got some great stats. And he says GG, but it was actually not even GG, because he took my pips and I failed pips, so I couldn't follow up with a Fire Beetle to do enough damage, and I knew the Fortify was going to save him. So I go for a stun block. Watch this part. This is insane. I had a feeling he wasn't going to hit me with a Snow Serpent or an Icebird, and what does he do? He stuns. But he's a good sport about it, and he says good move. He doesn't get salty or anything, which is really cool. So now I'm digging from my side to try and get a hit, but I do know that a Fire Beetle is not going to kill with the Fortify and resist he has. So I go for a Tower Shield instead, because an Icebird would still do a good amount of damage. He shields, and luckily right here he did not get a Power Pit, because if he did he could have frostbit me, but he doesn't. So I am trying to decide what to do, really rethinking my life's decisions. Get an enchant, go for a Fire Elf, and I fizz. Yes, I base fizzle the Fire Elf. Really ticked me off right there, but it's not that big of a deal, you know, it's okay, everything's fine. I've still got first turn advantage, I still have Burning Rampage, everything is fine. So I go for a wand hit, thinking maybe if I get the Makecast he'll die. Of course when I need it the most though, I don't get it. And my pet does give me the infoul though, so that was a pretty good outcome, because now I'm going to be able to pierce the resist he has and try and kill with all those new pips that I have. Like, look at how much I'm felling with my pips. So I go for the ramp. He still has the life dispel on, so he can't really heal or take off so they can triage. So I'm like, please don't shift. This is the clutch moment of the match, guys. At this point, I think he's going to try and predict me, because it was so obvious. I had 5 pips, I had an infoul. Why wouldn't I ramp? He doesn't shift, luckily. Instead, he goes for a frostbite, and I'm really scared that I'm going to die right here. So here it is, comes down to this. Is it going to be a tie, or am I going to win? I clutch with 47 health, heal myself back so that I can end the match with a good 500. And yeah, I win with the burning ramp. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was a short one, but I just wanted to provide you some fire PvP. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next vid. Peace.